So just FYI, I got my connectors all soldered on and everything, and it's on, but there's no power. Messing around with it, I figured out where the problem was. Press right here. It's got bad solder joints inside the battery. So it was just bought yesterday. So gonna have to tear the battery apart to check it out. And for that price, that is not cool at all. Very not cool. You know, this is a great time to show how you would get into your battery. Alright, well the first thing, you got to pull the exterior case off. So that's what we did here. Alright, and now you have to be very careful. You have to get underneath this tape here, because there's an extra thing of fiber tape over here, and you have to get under it. And the best way to do that is take your little scissors and very gently come through here. You don't want to go deep at all. Once you get that in, then you can get up underneath here and come out, because you don't want to go in because there's wires under here. Alright, once you get this off, this is what you're looking at. Alright. And I don't actually see, it must be the little board that's out. Or it's one of these connectors here that's out. So basically you've got negative, and this is your positive. This positive is connected to this wire, which is your middle one, and it's also connected to the negative on this side. And then from here, of course, it goes into the battery and comes out here. So these are your two power leads, positive and negative. This is for your cell to know which, what your power rating is. And let's see if we have a bad joint here. Yes, there's our bad joint right there. Let's see if I can get that zoomed in. See that right there? That's the bad joint right there. So we're going to resolder that real quick, and everything should be hunky-dory. Now, if you were going to turn this into a one cell, you would desolder, 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 pull this chip right here out, that's your thermal breaker and everything, and then separate the two, and then you've got a little tab here that comes out that you're going to solder your lead onto here and solder a lead on here, and that's your one cell. So that's a one cell, that's a one cell. Very simple, very easy to do. When you take one apart, you check to see which cells went out in it, and that's the great way to salvage your Lipo battery that had a puff happen in it. Good way to save money, especially if you're on a budget. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to solder this guy back in there. Alright. Where's my... I don't know where it's at. We got a little magnifying glass around there somewhere. Guess I just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Turn up the light right here. I'm not really crazy about those either, so let me go ahead and tap them too. Well, the negative looks fine. The positive's a little funky looking. This is the downside of getting Chinese stuff. Their quality control isn't 100%. And I don't really blame the people that are making them because they aren't getting paid very much. So you get what you pay for, you know. Alright. Now, we're going to check it out before I close everything up. Make sure there's not another problem. Shut it off. Plug that in. Make sure I'm in Lipo mode on my speed controller. And there is another problem somewhere. Where is the other problem? Oh, you're kidding me. Damn. This battery's shot to hell. It's got bad connections everywhere. There's another one right up here at the top. I'm hoping I can salvage this. That one looks pretty bad though. That's in a bad spot too. Damn, this is a crappy job. I'm going to have to pause for a minute because I got to go find my magnifying glass because it looks like there's a bunch of different places. Okay. I went to check something real fast. I've got absolutely no power here. I've got no power here. And I don't have any power there. It's not the battery. It's the control unit that's out. This whole little board right here is kaput, which really sucks. So this one is not salvageable as a unit because the board on it is out. And you really don't want to have a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cell that does not have its protection on it. A 1 cell, not that big a deal, but this is scary here. That really sucks because I paid over 20 bucks for this damn thing and it's a piece of crap. So anyway, you win some, you lose some. I'll have to take this one back, show them the video. That is some of the most horrible soldering I've seen in a long time too, by the way. You see where it's all, that right there is all that's sitting there. This is a fail. That's horrible. I'm going to have to desolder it and hopefully get this apart and work from there.